the blame onto Haejun's long-deceased grandmother, saying Haejun's biological mother had an out-of-wedlock pregnancy and died from complications during childbirth years ago. Haejun couldn't believe his background was so bizarre. He thought this crazy woman was making up stories, but Eunha's confident expression made him have to believe it. To find out the truth, he secretly went back to the company and searched online for hospital incidents from 30 years ago. But too much time had passed, and Eunha had long erased all information. After careful consideration, he decided to do a paternity test. So Haejun went to the genetic testing center and handed the prepared toothbrush to the staff. Mi-yeon, to take revenge on J-Group, had been having people watch Haejun's every move. Learning he had done a paternity test, Mi-yeon was very surprised. The test results came out quickly. When he saw the results, he instantly collapsed. He really had no blood relation with Yoon-young. He ran to his grandmother's grave and cried. Haejun's heart fell into struggle. Although he really wanted to be with the person he loved, he felt that his grandmother switched the babies to protect his mother. If his background was now exposed by Eunha, his current mother definitely wouldn't be able to live. After careful consideration, Haejun finally chose to compromise. Then he went to find Eunha, saying he would break up with Janice and marry Seore, hoping Eunha would keep her promise and bury his background secret forever. Eunha, whose scheme had succeeded, readily agreed. After leaving, Haejun called Janice, planning to see her one last time. Little did he know Janice was thinking the same thing. In the end, Haejun spoke of breaking up first. Janice thought he didn't want to give up his wealth and felt like an idiot. She picked up the wine on the table and drank it all. She just hoped to spend one last night with Haejun before breaking up, leaving beautiful memories. Haejun didn't refuse. Soon they arrived at a luxury hotel suite. Janice and Haejun looked at each other deeply and reluctantly. Then they kissed passionately with their 6-inch mouths. 2 minutes later, Janice got dressed and left gracefully, while the exhausted Haejun fell into a deep sleep. The next day, Haejun was suddenly awakened by the doorbell. Before he could react, the police rushed in and arrested him on charges of sexual assault. When he learned it was Janice who reported it, he looked incredulous. He strongly demanded to see Janice but was refused by the police, who told him suspects couldn't approach victims. Haejun had to have the police notify his family to bail him out temporarily. After coming out, Haejun immediately went to Janice's house, but the house was already empty. All that remained was a bouquet of flowers Haejun had once given Janice. He finally believed he had really been framed by Janice. This matter was quickly put on trending topics by interested parties. Haejun was directly pushed to the forefront of public opinion. The board prepared to remove Haejun. Mi-yeon was the first to stand up and disagree. She didn't want things to end so simply. In the end, Haejun was just suspended. At this time, Eunha also found Haejun. Her family was in chaos because of her daughter, so she could only reluctantly accept the son-in-law. But they had to wait for the legal verdict before getting married. Janice also stared blankly at the news of Haejun's arrest. She had taken revenge but hurt her beloved Haejun. Self-blame, regret, and pain made her eyes lose their light and her will to live. Mi-yeon came to give her daughter medicine but found the room empty. Puzzled, she heard water sounds from the bathroom. She knocked but heard no response, and the door was locked. Mi-yeon suddenly had a bad feeling and hurriedly found the spare key. Pushing open the door, she saw Janice soaking in the bathtub. Fortunately, she discovered her in time, and Janice was fine. But for the first time, she, who had always deeply respected her mother, lost her temper with her mother. After Mi-yeon returned to her room, she couldn't help but start to regret. She hadn't expected her revenge to cause her daughter such pain. The next day, Mi-yeon went to the Han River to pay respects to her husband. To her surprise,